There is no better way to photograph the landscape than to immerse yourself in the great outdoors and get as close to nature as possible. Pitching your tent removes the separation between you and the elements and lets you soak up every ounce of your surroundings. Some of my most memorable moments have come from waking up, cocooned in my sleeping bag, unzipping the nylon door of my tent, and witnessing the beginning of a new day. So while I'm waiting for the light to drop, I thought I'd give you a quick look at my setup. Well, I say my setup, really what I want to show you is my view. We've got the food on the go. We've got a stunning view. There's no one else about and it's free of charge. Best campsite in the world. This is what it's all about. Come out here with a tent and the camera and just get a bit of peace and quiet. Just escape life. I've got no phone signal, which is great. There's no internet. There's no one calling me, emailing me. It's just peaceful. I can hear the geese on the lake below. It really is nice. It's so still as well, there's no wind. So I'm still waiting for the ambient light to drop, which it has done significantly. But if you look over my shoulder, you should see the beginnings of a cloud inversion. And you can tell as well, because I've got my jacket on now, because it's got a lot colder. So what I'm hoping is that the cloud inversion is below my tent. And with a bit of luck, I'll wake up in the morning to a sea of cloud. But we'll see. I really hope that happens. This is brilliant. Okay, so what am I doing? 5.6 for 30 seconds. That is a really nice image. Oh, and we've got the glow from Patterdale as well. Oi. Yeah, okay. So I've got images here. I'm just gonna pack up now and go to sleep and wake up in the morning and look out the door and see what's on offer. Good morning, everybody. It's 5:30 and it's absolutely stunning. I'm going to try and take a photograph to show you what I can see from my tent, and then I'm going to get on my way and try and find a good vantage point to photograph this cloud inversion. Okay, I am in the tent. It's so peaceful. There's no wind. All you can hear are the sheep and the birds. It's really nice. I think this, for me, this is why coming out and camping. This is why I think photography is partially an excuse. But I think, yeah, just camping and photography go really well together. So now I'm away from the onslaught of midges. I'm gonna try my best to set up in here. Got a nice sleeping mat, sleeping bag and pillow. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And I've got some food. And I've even got a little dram of whiskey as well, just to see me through the night. Alright. It's 5 in the morning, and I've woke up to thick fog and mist, which wasn't in the forecast, but that's okay. I've packed away my camp, obviously leaving no trace. With regards to technique, what I find works is to, I mean, in an area like this, for example, where you can quite easily become overwhelmed with lots of busyness, trees, reflections, mist, lakes. You know, the best thing I found to do for me is to actually stop trying to find a composition, stop trying to find a photograph. Because when you're walking and you're looking and you're looking and you're looking, sometimes you just can't see the wood for the trees, forgive the pun. So instead what I do is I just actually tell myself, you know, I don't need to get a photograph, let's go for a walk. And as I'm walking, I'm just taking it in, and something will catch my eye, something will get my attention. In this case, I've come off the path and there's just a lone tree, completely isolated, and the mist has just killed off the background. I've done a landscape and a portrait composition just as a backup. I like them both basically. I'm not sure which will work best. No filters, there's no need for filters when it's conditions such as this. And yeah, it looks really nice. A really nice, peaceful image. As a photographer, waking up and peeling back the door of your tent is always tinged with a little trepidation as you hope for the best, but expect the worst. But the worst is not always what we get. It's early in the morning, and waking up and coming out of my tent, I could see that there's so much potential in the sky with the sunrise over to the east. The colours look absolutely superb. We have about half an hour until the sun rises, and I'm going to go back to the location that I was at in my last video and see how different that scene is going to look now that it's sunrise. And from everything that I can see, it looks like it's going to be superb. Wow, this is looking good. It's 33 minutes before sunrise, and when things are looking this good that early, that's usually a good sign that they're going to improve. So yeah, quite looking forward to getting my camera out and reshooting the same image that I shot in my last video. Perfect. I'm shooting this f11 and at the moment I have an exposure time of 1 second. 3-stop medium edge graduated filter, ISO 100 with a 1 second exposure time. Perfect. What a beautiful morning. Camping isn't always easy, and nature can often make things a little challenging. Whether she gives you strong winds or difficult terrain, sleeping in a tent can test the photographer. But the rewards of enduring an uncomfortable night can be great. It's really nice to wake up to a view like this. It's difficult to explain, but yeah, this campsite is just beyond anything I've ever experienced. But yeah, let's talk about the conditions this morning. So I got out of my tent, not really sure what to expect, and conditions. It looks good. It looks good. Looks like there's potential. It looks like it's going to be better this morning than it was yesterday evening. So the light's really nice right now. We've got some lovely colourful clouds. So I'm just going to set up and shoot a pano, f11, focus on the mountains, really take my time. There's no wind, so I don't need to worry about camera shake. Just see if I can capture that early morning atmosphere and that lovely pink hue that's in the sky. When you shoot a pano, it's important that everything's on manual. That way nothing shifts between frames, everything's identical and exactly the same. And before shooting a pano, sweep across the entire scene to make sure that you're not going to blow out your highlights. And when you've got your shot and you've taken your last frame, I find it was really helpful, very helpful, to just take a shot with your hand in front of the lens. When you're in Lightroom, you see all of your images, but then there's this black image, and that black image is like a bookmark which ends sort of, which contains all of the images from one pano. So it's nice and easy for you to select your images and stitch them as a pano instead of, being hit with 1,000 images. And when you're somewhere like this, always go in and just check focus, because I don't think I'll be coming back here anytime soon. It was hard work, 6 hours, 7 hours of hiking, a lot of altitude and elevation gain. Yeah, I don't think I can just pop back up here and get the shot again. Yeah, fantastic, absolutely gorgeous. I think this pano's going to be a nice one.